So, welcome to week 6, Coach Ethan and I are glad to say that we made it this far. And sadly, this is our last week. But, we will be having summer programming on site. So, look for that to come out this week as far as registering for it. So, that's very exciting news for everyone. All right. Now, what we're going to do is get back into our book work. Coach Ethan, what page should we be on?
Um, let's go ahead and just start with confidence. Looking over sportsmanship, sports personship. There really isn't much to go over. Page 21, we're asked, what does etiquette mean? That's in our player conduct, so you can look that up. Don't want to waste any time on that. Same with the rules. You can write in the balloon there. And the page 22 is a golf game you can play when you finally get to a golf course. And, of course, page 23 will be for you. If some of you have any questions about sportsmanship or anything you want to add, just go ahead and type them in the chat, and we'll see it and get to it. But let's get going with our lesson on confidence today. Now, we know this is the last week, week 6, but there are 9 core values. So it will be your responsibility to finish the book the best that you can, go over the core values, read them, see what they mean, and ask yourself, what do they mean to you and how you can use them in your daily lives, even in the times that we are in. I know some of you are done with school, some of you have 1 week left, so good luck to those of you who still have a week left of school. If you have any big tests or anything, good luck with that. So confidence, a feeling of I can do it. Confidence plays a big role how low of a score a player can shoot. Players can increase confidence in their skills every time they play by being positive and focusing on something that you're doing well, no matter the outcome. I like that part where it says being positive and focusing on what you're doing well. That's really important. And then it says a player learns about the code of conduct and shows confidence in him or herself by noticing something he or she is doing well, no matter the result, keeping a positive attitude, no matter how he or she is playing. And that's very important. And that ties in with our healthy habit, which I'll get to in a second. But with confidence, it's very important that you build true confidence, because you can be very confident, but if it's not true built confidence, it really doesn't do you much good. And here's what I mean. Say you have a big test and you're confident you're going to get a really good grade in the test. But if you weren't there to study or learn the material or didn't do any of the homework, well, it's going to be really hard to get a good grade on that test, no matter how confident you are. Just like in real life, I can be confident I'm going to go out and shoot a good score on the golf course, but if I don't practice my golf skills, kind of know what the course is about, and get a good game plan of course management for that course, well, odds are, yeah, I'm very confident I could go shoot a great score, but I might not, because I didn't practice, prepare for that confidence, for that round of golf. So here are my 3 keys to building true confidence. 1, just mentioned, is practice. Practice builds confidence. If you're practicing something the right way, it will build your confidence. And there's 2 ways to practice, the right way and the wrong way. So you have to have what they call purposeful practice. When you go to practice something, have a game plan, have a specific plan for that practice. Don't just go out to hit balls. Have a set plan for when you hit balls, what clubs you want to hit, where you want to hit them, how you want to hit them, etc. So purposeful practice will build your confidence, whatever golf skill it is. Next is experience. If you do something for a longer period of time, you're going to build confidence. You're going to get better at it. First time I went to teach a class, I could barely say hello. Corey was there. Old Orchard, I don't remember that, man. I would say hello, and I don't know what came out, but it wasn't hello. And now I feel like I can go into a school or teach an on-site class in my sleep. So experience, doing something, again, the right way, experience will build your confidence. The last one is preparation, preparing. Preparing yourself builds confidence. Like I said, with that, if you have a big math test, and prepare properly by studying, doing the material, doing your homework, that preparation will build your confidence. So if you have a big golf tournament, you practice, you study the course, get a good course management game plan together. You get a good night's sleep the night before. You eat a nice carb-load meal the night before. You hydrate your body days leading up to it. Get up, get a good stretch, eat a good breakfast. That preparation will build your confidence naturally to where you can succeed at your highest level. And that's what confidence is. Everyone's been nervous to do something before. Even adults still get nervous to do stuff. But confidence brings the nerves down so that your mind and your body can perform at its absolute best. And that's where confidence is key. And confidence can help you in any role or aspect of your life. So practice, preparation, and experience build confidence. Confidence brings your nerves down so your mind and your body perform at its absolute best in any aspect of life. So please remember that as you can. And that takes us to our healthy habit of today, and it is a healthy habit of mind. I said mind and confidence tie in together. So the mind is a powerful tool for health. One's mind influences his or her emotions and behaviors and can be utilized for self-improvement, building confidence, and maintaining perspective. So with a healthy habit of mind, and what I want to talk about, again, very briefly, is with your mind. Your mind, as I said, is extremely powerful. And I want you to remember this. What I think is what I do. What I think is what I do. So if you're out on the golf course and you have a negative thought, say you're hitting on a par 3 and there's water on the par 3 and you say, oh, I don't want to hit in the water. Well, odds are because you put that negative thought in your mind, you're more inclined to actually hit it in the water. So you come up and you say something positive, like I'm going to hit this ball right at the flag stick. It's going to land on the green, and I'm going to make my birdie putt. I'm going to make a really great swing, hit a solid iron shot, hit my ball right on the green. Something of that nature, something positive, because the more positive thoughts in your mind, odds are the more positive results, and the opposite. More negative thoughts and negative reactions that you have, you put that negative energy in your body, and odds are it's going to filter through to your physical golf swings, and you're going to get a negative result. So what you think is what you do, and think positive, just like it says with confidence. Positivity and focus on what you're doing well. Thank you for listening to that.
Very, very well said. Very well said. Yeah, that was very good. So on now to Coach Ethan leading us to our stretch and exercise for week 6. This is clearly the wrong one.
No, that's my fault, man. I got it to you so late.
No, that's no worries. It's my fault. I should have got it sooner. All right, there we go. Okay, let's collapse this back. All right, there we go.
Hello, everybody. Coach Ethan here. Hope everybody's feeling great today. Welcome to our week 6 stretch. Today, we will be warming up our ankles, getting them nice and loose. Your ankles actually take a lot of twisting motion during the golf swing, so it's very important to make sure they're nice and loose and warmed up for a round of golf. So the first thing we're going to do is put all our weight on our left leg, extend our right leg up into the air, and then you're going to rotate your ankle clockwise or to the right. Just keep it working. And then stop and go to the left, counterclockwise.
Circular motion.
To the right,
Circular
a couple
motion.
times. Back to the left. And now I'm going to see you do a little hop like this to transition from your left leg to your right. Give it a good hop. Fun little thing we can do. Then we rotate our left ankle. Let's start going to the left this time, or counterclockwise. Then let's go back to the right. And notice it's also very good for balance. So we're doing 2 things at once here. Back to the left a couple times. and back to the right. I would like to see you do this every day for at least a minute per ankle, leading up to next week's stretch. Hello again, everyone. Coach Ethan here. Welcome to our week 6 exercise. Today we will be doing calf raises. So you want to get a nice narrow stance, stand up nice and straight, and you're just going to push off your heels and try and stand on the tips of your toes as best as you can. So you push off the ground, go up, nice and tall, and then back down to the ground. So this is our side view. Again, narrow stance, nice and straight up. You're going to push off the ground up to your tips of your toes, balls of your feet, and back down. So let's do 10 in a row. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I would like to have you add 5 each day, leading up to 3 sets of 10. So that'd be doing 10 in a row, take a break, 10 more, take a break, and then a final set of 10, leading up to next week's exercise.
All righty.
Hey, real quick, Corey, let me throw in something. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that might seem kind of simple, but again, your ankle takes a lot of twist and motion during the round, so it's real important to loosen that up. And also, with this being said, when you're out walking on the course, be very careful when you're walking, especially going down a hill or on the side of a hill, this and that. It's very easy if you're not paying attention where you're walking, you step in a hole or something and you twist your ankle. And I've done it multiple times. And once you twist your ankle on a golf course, you are likely done for the day. So that's just a little tip for the future. Just always when you're going down hills or on side hills, this and that, just kind of look down at your feet and focus real quick till you get to a nice flat land there.
Very true, man. I twisted my ankles as a kid, and it's bad. I still get really bad twisted ankles and sprained ankles because of that first time. So, yes, strengthening your ankles is as fast as possible. All right. Now we're going to get into the golf skills. So I'm going to lead you through the bunker and how to get out of the bunker and also a trouble on the bunker as well. So pay attention because bunkers, if you play long enough, you'll end up in the bunker. All right. And everyone will. It doesn't matter what your skill level is. Pros still are in the bunker. So you have to know how to effectively get out.
Hey everybody, how we doing? This is Coach Corey. This is week 6 PGA. We're going to go over the bunker shot. So if you're ready.
That is the wrong one. I'm like, PGA? You would think this is not week 6. Give me 1 second, people. Yeah, that's better. This is better. Okay. All right, let's share the screen. Right here. What is going on with this screen? Oh, that's why. Geez, you would feel like it's not week 6, man. Like, what's going on with you guys? What's going on, Coach Corey?
Hey everybody, welcome to week 6 of our spring registration. And today, again, we have bunker shots. Hopefully you went over the PGA for this swing. I'm not going to go over terminology too much. I just want to hop right into it so you can get more reps. So we're going to talk today about the importance of a full turn back and a full turn going through the ball. It's important everywhere, but it's very important in the bunker because sand likes to grab. What that means is this. When I go back with a full shoulder turn, and get to the top or however long it needs to be, if I turn and stop my upper body, the hands start to flip and release early. And it'll dig right into the ground. So look back, you stop, and it digs in the ground, flips over, you hit a fat shot and top it, which 9 times out of 10 you will not be out of the bunker. So what I'm telling you to do is to continue to turn through the golf ball. Don't worry about hitting it with your right hand. Just turn to the golf ball. So what that is when you go back, you make the transition, keep turning through, shoulders through, and release it out towards the actual target, right? You don't want to stop your shoulders. So again, take your nice posture, grip, and alignment. Ball in the front of your stance. Nice bend at the waist, a little deeper bend at the hips. Good. And from there, turn, get to the top, sink, keep going through.
Now, this is about the ball being buried. So I don't know if any of you guys know the terminology. The ball buried is they call it a fried egg. So it's probably, to me, the hardest golf shot, period, is hitting a buried ball out of the bunker. It's extremely terrible.
All right.
Bro,
So we're going to take our normal posture, grip, and alignment, but two things are going to change. One, you cannot have the face open to activate bounce, because bounce is designed to cut through the sand on top and get the ball to come out on a cloud. When the ball is buried, you're going to have to dig and get underneath it. And so instead of the face being open, that's going to be square or slightly closed. And the other thing is the ball, instead of being in front of your foot like a driver, it's going to be more to the middle or the back, remote hitting down on the shot. Take our normal stance. Ball in the middle / back of your stance. Stay square or closed. Nice bend at the hips. Sit a little lower, dig your feet in. And again, we're going to turn through and through. Just like that. Now with this shot, you can't worry too much about the ball spinning and staying on. It won't have that much spin on it, so it'll come out like a dart and keep rolling. So make sure you adjust your swing length to that to know.
So a couple things from that for the bunker shot, right? So again, that's just one technique, and there's plenty out there, and people do things differently. So with the golf swing, how you should look at the golf swing is this, right? Look at the golf swing as you have the basics, the basics of how physics play a part in the golf swing. That's the basics for everything, whether it be putting, driver, bunker shots. There's the basics, how physics work, how your body should work in the golf swing. Once you get used to that and truly understand the basics, now you can swing and make it feel comfortable to you. Put your own spin on it, and that's where swings always look different, because they'll learn the basics, but the basics will still be hard for them to understand. They have to learn how to do it their way, and that's why Ethan and I's swing are so different. And I can't swing like Ethan, and I don't know if he can swing like me, but it's just different, and that's okay. So even with the bunker shot, right, there's so many approaches to the bunker shot. There's so many, but you have got to understand that in order to get the ball out as best as possible, easiest way to get out as possible, the most effective way is by activating the bounce, by opening the face of a club so it slices through the sand and doesn't dig in the sand. And that's for anything that's on top to slightly below, but nothing buried. Because if you try to open your face when it's buried, it's going to slice through the sand and hit the middle of the ball and probably go in a little deeper, if not shoot to the lip and come back at you. So you have to close the face down in order to dig the ball out. You're still coming out on a cloud of sand. It's just a much bigger piece of sand, a cloud of sand than normal. But other than that, everything else that I said applies. Turning your body through. Get this rule of thumb in place. If you turn your body through 9 times out of 10, you will be out of the bunker. Now, where you're out, that's yet to be determined. How close you are to the pin, I'm not going to say you'll be close every time, but you will be out every time. And remember, in a bunker, that is the number one goal, is to get out. It sucks to have 2 back-to-back shots in a bunker. So if you keep turning your body through bunker shots, you will get out. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah.
And to add to that, Coach Corey, that same example for the bunker shot actually transitions to hitting out of a divot in the fairway. So those of you might not know, a divot is a chunk of ground that's taken off the fairway or even the rough. And sometimes you get unlucky and your ball lands in that. You take the exact same approach as a buried bunker shot. You put the ball further back in your stance, and close the face, and you just kind of punch down and through.
To promote hitting down the ball. Yep, because the ball is now below your feet drastically, depending on how deep the divot is. That was correct.
Right. Well, thank you for that lesson, Coach Corey. Again, the bunker shot, ladies and gentlemen, is probably the hardest shot in golf. And the buried shot is definitely the hardest. Even pros struggle with that shot. So
yeah,
I think Coach Corey did a great job simplifying it and breaking it down as best as possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last week of our Saturday mini groups. So please make sure to send us your videos of you want bunker shots, right, Coach Corey? If they can.
If you don't have bunker shots, perfectly fine. Send us a picture of the drills you've been working on. If you work on any drills, send us videos of those so we can make sure that you're understanding what we want to see leading into summer programming. So when you come there, you already have a leg up on what needs to be done. So yeah, send us pictures, send us videos of the actual drills we're telling you to do.
Awesome. As far as our book work, again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last week we'll be going over it. So finish the book the best that you can. And if you have any questions about anything, get on our website, get my email, get Coach Corey's email, and shoot us an email with your questions, and we'll get back to you ASAP, as soon as we possibly can. And now for today's final thought to wrap it up here with confidence is I want you all to make sure you always, the best that you can, believe in yourself. Confidence is a belief in yourself. And you believe in yourself and love yourself at all times. If you don't believe in yourself, I promise you nobody else will. So it starts with you. Believe in yourself. Know you're a beautiful person inside out, no matter what anybody ever tries to tell you. And if you carry that confidence and belief around, I promise you it'll trickle to other people, and the respect that you know and deserve will come to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. As always, this was a fun 6 weeks. We appreciate every moment that you gave us in front of this computer here. So we appreciate you. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. And hopefully it's Saturday. Have a great rest of the week. Study. You got to study. Study hard.
Woo!